Welcome back to another video from your friends at Altitude University. We are often asked what drones we fly and which we would recommend. I've been flying the DJI Air 2S as one of my go-to drones pretty much since it was released in April of 2021. Recently, I bought a DJI Air 3, and in today's video, I'll share the good, the bad, and whether I think it was a good purchase or not. Before we begin, hit those like and subscribe buttons so we can continue providing you with more drone-related content. If you are flying the Air 3 already, let us know what you think of it in the comments below. I've been a fan of DJI's folding series of drones since they first came out. I used to upgrade each time a new version was released, but these days DJI is pushing a new drone out every few months. For that reason, I tend to hold on to a drone that works for several years before upgrading to the latest and greatest thing. To be fair to all the innovations DJI creates, the nerd in me likes the new features and embedded technology in every new drone brought to the market. But most of my customers just want a great looking picture or video and could care less about what version of OcuSync is installed or whether or not the drone has omnidirectional obstacle sensing. For that reason, I like to wait to upgrade or buy a new drone until I think it can add real value to my business. Before getting into whether the drone was a good purchase or not, let's talk about the drone itself. The DJI Air 3 was released in July 2023, so it's still a newer drone in the DJI lineup. First, let's talk about bundles and prices. The Air 3 comes in 3 different bundles. The first and most basic is the DJI Air 3 with RC N2 remote. It's $1,099. This bundle is essentially the drone, 1 battery, and the standard remote control. The next in line is the DJI Air 3 Fly More combo with RC N2 remote. It'll cost you $1,349, and this bundle adds 2 batteries and a charging hub to the bundle that we first talked about. The final and most expensive bundle is the DJI Air 3 Fly More combo with RC2 remote. It'll cost $1,549. This is the most expensive bundle because it includes the RC2 controller that has a built-in screen. The bundle I purchased, and the one in front of us right now, is the Air 3 Fly More combo with RC2 remote. Let's go over what comes in the bundle. We'll make sure to include a link to the bundle in the description below. First off, we have the drone, then the RC2 controller. You'll get 3 intelligent flight batteries, the charging hub, 6 pairs of propellers, a Type-C to Type-C cable, the gimbal guard, and a shoulder bag. Now the Air 3 is a little bigger than the Air 2S, and you can definitely feel the weight. My Air 2S was just 595 grams, whereas the Air 3 is 720 grams. Thankfully, the drone is a folding drone, so even though it's bigger, it's still very easy to take it wherever you want to go. One of the first things you'll notice is the dual camera system. It's pretty cool getting a dual camera at this price point. This is the first dual primary camera system of the Air series and includes a 1 over 1.3 inch CMOS wide angle camera, which is 24mm and f1.7 aperture, and a 1 over 1.3 inch CMOS 3x medium telecamera, which is 70mm f2.8 aperture. You'll notice the 2 cameras have the same size sensor but different focal lengths. You'll be able to capture 48 megapixel shots, 4K at 100 frames per second video, and 4K at 60 frames per second video for HDR. The advertised flight time is 46 minutes, but you can expect around 40 minutes on average. The Air 3 has omnidirectional obstacle sensing for safety, can fly in winds of up to around 26 miles per hour, and OcuSync 4 gives you transmission range of a little over 12 miles. If you're flying legally, you'll of course never push the drone to that limit, but it does mean anytime you operate the drone in line of sight, you should have strong signals, even in environments that usually make things difficult. With intelligent flight modes, a few that stand out are Active Track 5.0, Master Shots, and Waypoints. Active Track 5.0 employs multiple vision sensors simultaneously, which help to identify and distinguish subjects from surrounding objects, making it easier to lock the subject within the frame. The RC2 remote has a lightweight body and a 5.5 inch Full HD display with a new processor. The OcuSync 4 video transmission system gets its extended range from a new antenna system comprised of 2 transmitters and 4 receivers. The charging hub is pretty cool. In addition to charging the batteries, it can transfer the remaining power from multiple batteries to the battery with the highest remaining power. The hub also enhances efficiency by charging batteries in sequence according to their remaining power level and can also quickly charge remote controllers, smartphones, and other devices using the Type-C cable. The transfer of power feature is pretty cool. I think we've all been in situations where we've had just about that 20% left on a battery and you really can't fly safely on that. By putting the batteries inside of this new charging hub, you can transfer the 20% of two of the batteries into one, so essentially you can have a battery that still allows you to fly a little bit. Pretty cool function. And finally, there's the shoulder bag. It's pretty nice and typical of DJI carrying cases. It has room for your drone, the controller, and batteries, but not a whole lot more. In reviewing the drone, let's start with the bad first. The photographer in me wishes the camera didn't have a fixed aperture. That being said, you can compensate for this with ND filters, so it's not a huge problem. The sensor is small in both cameras when compared to the Air 2S, but when you take everything into consideration, the impact really isn't significantly noticeable. On the good side, I love the size even though it's bigger and heavier than the Air 2S. In the grand scheme of things, the difference isn't too bad, and I feel like it'll help maintain greater stability and higher wind speeds. I love some of the new flight modes, especially waypoints. Finally, the dual cameras feel like I have been given more creative options overall. While the Air 3 doesn't represent massive leaps forward for DJI, I'm going to call this drone another success for the company. So who is it for? If you're just starting out as a commercial drone pilot, you probably don't need everything that comes in a drone like the Mavic 3 Sin or its $4,800 price tag. While you can probably get away with a Mini 3 Pro for basic real estate or event photography, the Air 3 is a better place to start without breaking the bank. If you already have an Air 2, I think it's worth upgrading, especially since the Air 2 doesn't have remote ID. If you have an Air 2S, it really comes down to how much the dual camera and longer flight times mean to you. My call is to get the Air 3. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about this drone and can make a better decision for your first drone or an upgrade. From all of us at Altitude University, stay safe out there and happy flying.